Are you always in search of good makeup products? Are you curious about Cuffs and Lashes products? Does this Cuffs and Lashes brushes really work? Why is everybody talking about cover pots? Is that a really pretty coral blush? These lip liners are less than 50 rupees. Or what about this eyeshadow palette from Swiss Beauty? So if you guys want answers of any of these questions, you have clicked onto the right video. So without any further ado, let's get straight into the video.
1, 2, 3.
Ignore my sticky hair, I haven't shampooed for a long time. Anyways, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Subhankhi. So in today's video, we are going to try a lot of new makeup, and yeah, without any further ado, let's get started with the video. So yes, we are up close. Now I'm going to first start with foundation. So for foundation, I'm going to use cover pots from Cuffs and Lashes. I got 3 cover pots from them, one for concealer, one for foundation, and another for contouring. I got the shade 5 and 6 for concealer and foundation, but I think I have got the shades wrong. I actually watched Nidhi's video where she swatched each and every shades, and from there I decided to buy the 5th and the 6th shade. But in person I think they are kind of whitish and a little lighter for my skin. But yeah, anyways, we are going to work with this because the shade can be wrong, but the formulas are all same in every cover pot. And also I do not know if you are a beginner what you will do, because you will only get this online. So try to research as much as possible. So I'm going to quickly start putting this on my face. First of all, this comes in a packaging like this and it looks really cool. But the problem I have with this packaging is that how will you take out the product? I have to either take out the product using my finger, but I really don't want to put my fingers on makeups because it gets really messy for my hand. And also some of the brushes doesn't fit, even the foundation brush won't fit inside the pot. So this is the problem I think with cover pots in my opinion. But anyways, let's judge the formula now. And if you guys have big nails or nail extensions, it will become really very big problem for you guys to take out the products. It is kind of really light for my skin, as you can see, but in the swatches from Nidhi's video, it was really yellow, and she also mentioned that number 5 shade has got a yellow tone to it, but kind of very light for my skin. I think this is going to turn my dark circles very ashy. I should have used a color corrector. But anyways, we are going for it now. As you guys can see, I'm warming the products and then tapping it, but these products are really full coverage in my opinion. And I would also not say this has got creamy texture because it is a little thicker as far as creams are concerned. I would obviously say first warm it up on your hands in order to apply it, but it blends well. This looks really white for my skin. I don't know why. On camera though it looks really pale, but we are going for it today. This blends really good with my hands. I haven't still used any brushes. Okay, so the rest I'm going to do with face brushes I got from Cuffs and Lashes. I watched a lot of videos, review videos about Cuffs and Lashes brushes and cover pots, and most of the videos which are not sponsored still says that their products are great. So I got really intrigued and bought face brushes from them. So let's open it. So this comes in a packet, and then they have got brushes inside. So they have 5 brushes on their face brush range, and I got all of them. So these are the 5 brushes that I got, and they are all wrapped in plastics, and some of them was covered in fishnets like this, and which is really great because the brushes remains really good if they are kept like this. Since they are giving the nets with the brushes, I really like that. So let's start blending. This is a foundation brush. I need a concealer brush wet. Now this is a concealer brush, and as you can see from the head, I have kind of used it twice. So it's dirty right now. I'm going to put some of the products. I'm going to blend. As you can see, the brush really blends well, and you have got a really good control with the brushes. Wherever you want, you can put the concealer. Where you don't want, you can blend it to reduce the coverage. So I really like the brush, and for the first time I am using this kind of concealer brush. I have kind of always used a little fluffy brush for concealing, but this is a really packed brush, and this is not at all fluffy, but this is, I will say, is more functional if you are spot concealing. So like if you have a pimple right over here, you can take the product, and spot conceal like this. As you can see, it has just gone away. Just ignore the ridiculous shade that I got for myself. I am kind of conflicting with this product, but this brush is super duper great. For foundation, I am going to use this Garnier's BB cream. In general, I would not put this BB cream on my face because this is really runny and a little too yellow for my skin, but today I'm going to put this because I need something which is runny as well as a lot yellow, because the white shade that I put on my face is making me look like a ghost. So for blending it on my face, I'm going to use the foundation brush from Cuffs and Lash, which is this one, and also plus 1 point to Cuffs and Lash for putting this thing. I'm going to blend the foundation, I mean the BB cream, with this brush. Okay. Yeah, it is kind of blending it good. This is not like a original foundation brush that you get in any store. Actually, this is really not fluffy. This is very compact and kind of stippled. This also works because your face is not flat. Face has curves, so this perfectly fits onto your face. But one problem I face with this brush is that I cannot use this kind of motion over here. This brush helps blending with tapping motion or this kind of motion. By the way, I'm doing it very lightly because you shouldn't swipe your foundation. So clearly I've tried a lot to blend things up and make into my skin tone. It still looks a lot whiter, but anyways. So the next product is a really great product because I love it. This is basically a liquid blush. So the blushes that I'm talking about is this blushes. Look at those packagings, they are really cute. I actually wanted this blush. Basically this is a really coral sort of a blush, so I wanted to get these blushes, but honey, these blushes does, I hope that didn't break. Blushes you cannot buy as singles, you have to buy as a set, and the set contains 4 blushes, and I didn't want to have those 3 blushes because they wouldn't go with my skin. My preference color for blushes are peachy coral sort of a tone rather than pink. So I'm going to put a little bit because they are really pigmented. So I'm going to blend it with my finger only because why not? Can you see that color? Such a natural glow it gives. You can also apply this on your bare face because this is a liquid product. You know, it will look natural and well blended. You can see this side of my face and this side. Hell of a difference it does. A little bit on my nose. Also, I haven't till now set my face because I'm going to put a lot of cream products or liquid product. So I'm going to set my face at last. Okay, so this is a really great blush as you can see on my face. I really like this liquid blush. This is from Kiss Beauty, shade number 2. Okay, so I'm going to contour my face with Cuffs and Lashes Cover Pots, again shade number 12, and I'm happy that I got my contouring shade right. And also the brush that I'm going to use is a Cuffs and Lashes contouring brush. You can see this is a little fluffy but also angular. That is why it also helps in blending your contouring or bronzer shade. What I do is I put some amount on my brush and then can you see that color? So I take very little amount and slowly build it up. I'm really fan of this brush because look at how it blends. If you are really confused about to buy all the brushes or not, I would recommend that get this contouring brush because even if you don't like any other brushes, you are bound to love this brush. Look at how seamlessly it blends everything. So I'm back after contouring my nose, cheeks and also putting blush. The contouring shade I really liked it. I don't know about the foundation and the concealer shade. Apart from that, it doesn't match. I would like to believe that all the formulas are same, but I don't know, it doesn't feel right on my fingers and on my cheek. This formula is quite flexible, I would say, because I can really warm it up on my fingers, but the shades 5 and 6, I do not know, it doesn't warm up like that shade 12 does. Now since the face is all blushed and contoured, it's really heavy with liquid products, so I need to set it. So for setting, I do not have any new products, but I do have the new brush, that is Cuffs and Lashes Fluffy Powder Brush. Now I'm going to talk about this beautiful fluffy brush. Look at this brush. I'm in love with this. These bristles are so soft. By the way, bristles of all the brushes are soft, if you want to know that. All the brushes are of great quality, so you won't get cheated on for paying that much of money. So everybody is talking about the bristles, the quality of the brush. so you will get the review of that things from many videos, but what I'm going to talk about is the application and the functionality of designing those brushes. So I've got powders on my hand and I'm going to set very lightly because I am dry skin person, and you can see from the face I literally have all my cream and liquid products, but can you find out any creasing? Yes, you cannot. So I'm going to very lightly tap and also remove the excess. Now I'm going to set like this. As you can see, just one swipe. Just one swipe I'm going to do. That's all. Too much of powder will make my face look cakey, and also who likes powder? So now for eyeshadow, I've got this palette. This is a Swiss Beauty Ultimate Eyeshadow Palette, shade number 7. This is a really inexpensive palette, but like always, Swiss Beauty really impresses me. Such a pretty color. All the shades are shimmery except this one. This is a really matte shade. So yeah, let's get on with all the swatches. First 3 shades. I'm pretty bad with putting swatches, by the way. Now the next 3 shades. Silver, sort of brown. I really love this color. And then the green. Now this pink shade, then orange, and then the last matte shade. Pink one, orange one. These are all the swatches, and kind of did a pretty bad job swatching everything, but you're gonna see what happens on my eyes now. So I just contoured my eyes by putting on a really cool toned brown shade from some other palette. Now I'm going to start with this palette. So first I'm going to use, very obvious, this matte shade. Now tapping the pigments. Can you see it? It's just one tap. So it is taking a little longer time to blend, but if you work with it and have some patience, it is going to work. But the pigment is quite good because of the coral and peach tones on my blush. I'm going to use this color right over here. I'm also kind of intrigued to use this color, but let's do this one. Ooh, can you look at the pigment that it has? That looks phenomenal. A little bit of black to deepen this corner out. As you guys can see, I have got a little bit of fallout over here because of the black color, and that is why this part here looks a little bit darker, which I need to clean. So I would recommend to use this palette before doing your full face of makeup. Okay, so I'm back after concealing this region and it looks right. So now I'm going to do the inner corner with this shade right here. This is a beautiful silver shade. It is going to sit right over here and it looks blinding. Okay, so I put on a white kajal and a black liner to finish off the whole eye look, and yeah, that's about my whole eye look. So I'm going to do this eye off camera and get back to you guys. Hi guys, so I'm back after doing my second eye and it looks so great. I am in love with my eyes right now. Yeah, let's move on to, I think, highlighter first. So for highlighter, there is no new product, but I have got a highlighter brush that I'm going to use and review it to you guys. So the highlighter brush is also from Cuffsnlashes. This is a classic fan brush for highlighter. Though I do not use a fan brush for highlighting because I do not like to use one. But if you are really beginner or a fan of fan brush, that sounds so funny, fan of fan brush. So this is quite a good fan brush, I would say. Basically, as usual, quite a basic fan brush that really works, I would say. The bristles are quite soft if you want to know that. If you want a fan brush, go ahead and buy this one. This is a pretty good fan brush. But if you are getting a fan brush just to highlight your face, I would say do not invest in any fan brush. You can use your fingers. Even you can use a fluffy eye brush for highlighting. Now the only thing that is left is lips, and for lips I have got a new lip liner, which is the incolor lip liner in the shade Deep Red, L13 Deep Red. So this is a pretty cheap lip liner. As mentioned here, it is of 49 rupees, but generally it doesn't come as a singles. It comes in a pack of 6 lip liners, and the rest of the lip liners I'm not going to use today. So the lip liner I have taken out is a red lip liner, and should I use this one or a brown lip liner? Also, I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is a pretty pigmented lip liner, as you guys can see. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is a pretty pigmented lip liner, as you guys can see. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is a pretty pigmented lip liner, as you guys can see. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is a pretty pigmented lip liner, as you guys can see. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is a pretty pigmented lip liner, as you guys can see. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is a pretty pigmented lip liner, as you guys can see. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is a pretty pigmented lip liner, as you guys can see. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is a pretty pigmented lip liner, as you guys can see. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is a pretty pigmented lip liner, as you guys can see. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is a pretty pigmented lip liner, as you guys can see. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is a pretty pigmented lip liner, as you guys can see. So I'm going to swatch it for you guys. This is a pretty pigmented lip liner, as you guys can see So this lip liner, as you can see, has got a really good pigment. As I glide only once, you can see colors are coming out. I do not have to rub, and it is also a lot creamy, and if I want to blend it, you can see it is blending. In my opinion, this is a pretty good lip liner at such a low price. So now is the time for lipstick, but I do not have a new lipstick for this video, but I do want to use these 3 blushes. So I think I'm going to put any one of these on my lips and see how it works. So this is the Kiss Beauty's liquid blush in the shade 4. Also, I didn't talk about the packaging. They also have a little cutout over here from where you can see all the colors that is present inside, which is also a quite cool thing to do at such a low price. Oh, this is quite pinky. Yeah, it blends really well, and you can also use it as a lipstick. I think I'm going to top it up with my original blush color so that it looks a little even. But still it is quite bright. Anyways, this is a review video. The look doesn't need to be wearable. Okay, so I have changed the lipstick shade because clearly it goes quite well now. Yeah, I'm going to recap all the products that I have talked about in one single line. So yeah, let's do that. So first of all, let's talk about all the face brushes that I got for 950 rupees. I would not recommend you guys to buy the whole lot of face brushes, but I would highly recommend you guys to get the contour brush because this is a really good contouring brush. I haven't seen any contouring brush that has right kind of angles, the right kind of fluffiness to it, and the bristles are quite soft, blends like heaven. Secondly, I would recommend this fluffy brush. This is a powder brush, also can be used for putting blush on your face. This is a brush that has got so many functions. This is really fluffy, glides onto your face really good. So the rest 3 brushes, they are kind of okay for me, but still if I had to choose, I would say this is a good brush for spot concealing. But if you are someone who want to blend your concealer, this brush wouldn't do the trick. This will help you to place your product and just a little bit of blending because this is a very compact brush and not at all fluffy. Now the next 2 brushes, I kind of do not like this foundation brush, to be very honest, because there are a tons of brush that does the same thing, and I want my foundation brush to be a little fluffy. For blending, I use my old foundation brush, so I would not recommend this one. And fan brush, not a very fan of fan brushes. There are a lot of fan brushes quite cheaper than this one, so I wouldn't recommend this fan brush. Now moving on to this liquid blush. This is a really great blush, to be very honest. If you are a dry skin person and need a liquid product so that your face doesn't look dry and cakey, and you need that hydration in your makeup as well, so I would highly recommend this liquid blush. And also if you are a beginner, liquids are the product that blends very easily, so you should invest in liquid products. Now this eyeshadow palette, the pigments are quite great. You can see my eyes right now, pretty good pigments, though it has all the shimmer shades and only one matte shade, but I would highly recommend this palette. This is literally 199 rupees, full of goodness. Okay, so finally let's talk about this one. I really have a strong point to talk about it. I know I have gotten my shades totally wrong, but I have seen how my skin feels after putting on this cover pots. So they are quite full coverage, though Nidhi Kattier said in her video that it gives a quite wearable and skin-like finish after putting on this cover pots, but I do not think so. They are quite full coverage. One swipe you can cover up your darkness, but that is okay. People do like full coverage. I even like full coverage when I have a lot of acne marks going on my face. But what I do not like is the consistency is quite thick. If you are a dry skin person and you are trying to buy cover pots to be used as foundations, I would not recommend you guys, because your skin cannot handle this thick products. But if you want to use them as concealers, I would highly recommend you guys. Now the contouring shade is 12. I am really happy with my contouring shade. It gives a really beautiful shadow to my face. Any skin type, dry, oily, doesn't matter, this contouring shade will work beautifully on your face. So now for the last product is this lip liner. So this is a pretty cheap lip liner but works beautifully on your lips. As you can see, the lip liner has blended quite well. It didn't at all get creased out. I would highly recommend this one as well. So yeah, that's about this video. I hope you have liked this video and all the doubts are being cleared. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, bell button. I'll meet you guys in my next video. Until then, be happy and bye.
Луна нас сближает каждый день, прикоснуться не могу, а от этого мне больнее, больнее. Схватив я от тебя не отдам.